What's going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993. Back here for some more news with Major League Baseball. As the Yankees are bringing back a player that they acquired at the trade deadline this past offseason. And that is All-Star first baseman Anthony Rizzo, who was acquired from the Cubs. As the Cubs would clean house a little bit at the trade deadline, trading away three of their core players. Of course, all three of them, as of today, signed new deals. As Javier Baez, before the lockdown happened, he signed his new contract with the Tigers. We'll get to Chris Bryant in a little bit. But Anthony Rizzo, who was traded to the Yankees last season, probably part of the effects of Luke Voit being injured last season, they decided to keep Rizzo, which I am surprised because I really thought that the Yankees were going to try to go after Freddie Freeman, but instead they went with Rizzo. Surprised me a little because although, as probably a long time Cub Rizzo has been, where he spent most of his career and a season with the Padres. I've always respected Rizzo as a player. I thought he was a really good player. However, though, I am definitely surprised the Yankees went with Rizzo. Because, he's been on a little bit of a decline. I mean, his average has gone down. His power numbers are still reasonable, but it's not what they used to be. I think he's probably going to be more so of a 20-25 homer guy. Like, he's definitely starting to lose the power a little bit. I mean, he's still a good, veteran, to include on a team. I'm not going to say it wasn't this. I thought the Yankees probably go. I knew the Yankees were in the running for Freddie Freeman, which with Rizzo now being locked in with the Yankees makes me wonder what's going to happen with Freddie Freeman. I've heard the Padres and the Red Sox think have drawn some interest in Freddie Freeman, but he's definitely one of the bigger names that's left on the market. Rizzo, I feel, is going to be like a number 6 or 7 hitter probably for the Yankees, probably this year. The big question now is, of course, what are they going to do with former American home run leader Luke Voit. Voit, of course, after having 22 home runs in the shortened 60-game seasons of 2020, as Voit has always shown some spurts of power in his brief career he's had so far in the major leagues, he could be on the trade block, which I could definitely see happening. Honestly, I was kind of hoping maybe the Pirates would go after Voit. I mean, I don't think he's the most expensive bat out there, but the problem is the Pirates have Yoshi, whatever the heck his last name is, who put on a good showing when he came to the Pirates last year, and the Pirates also just signed Danny Vogelbach, which we'll see how that one goes. He's probably gonna hit 205. Maybe get the 30 homers. I don't know. He'll probably hit 15 homers, maybe. But I definitely think, the Pirates would have been a good spot for Luke Voit to go to. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Luke Voit now has definitely become a trade candidate because the Yankees are stacked. I mean, and even in the outfield, too, I was surprised. I thought, okay, they're probably going to go with an outfield of, Stanton, Judge, and maybe Aaron Hicks, because I know Aaron Hicks is still with them. But the thing is, though, is I totally forgot the Yankees got Joey Gallo. I thought Gallo was a free agent, but no, Gallo is still a Yankee. So that stacks up the outfield. Stanton is going to be a free agent. Well, Stanton's going to be their DH, which I kind of don't blame him because, especially with Stan having his history of injuries, he may want to limit his defensive responsibilities maybe because you definitely want to keep his bat healthy as much as you can because when he is healthy, he can still produce. And I'm still praying that Stanton gets to 500 homers. I want to see Stanton get to 500 homers. But yeah, this is definitely an interesting move here because, of course, then the Yankees have added depth to their infield. They got Isaiah, whatever the heck his name was, in the Josh Donaldson deal. Donaldson's at third base. Gleyber Torres is going to be in the infield also, and DJ LeMahieu could be getting limited to his playing days also because they still got him. Of course, Gleyber Torres, did have some, back and forth issues as well last year with some injuries and whatnot. So it's going to be an interesting year, of course, to see where the Yankees do with their really, really stacked offense as they can spend the money, of course, as always. But yeah, I'm still a little surprised, though, the Yankees went with re-signing Rizzo. I thought maybe they would, again, either give Luke Voit another shot, or I really thought they'd go after Freddie Freeman. That's what I thought, but they went with Rizzo. So We'll see where it goes. It's for 2 years, $32 million, which I think is still deserved. I mean, he's still, again, Rizzo is still going to produce somewhat, but like I said, he's already kind of on like an early downfall, an early decline. How old is he? How old is Anthony Rizzo? I forgot how old he is. He's 32. Okay, so he's only 32, so, he could maybe turn some things around, but, we'll just have to wait and see. But, we'll see what happens. And we'll see, of course, what other moves the Yankees do with their stacked roster for sure. So, guys, that's my thoughts on Anthony Rizzo re-signing with the Yankees. What are your thoughts with Rizzo re-signing with the Yankees? Where do you think Freddie Freeman's going to go now? Again, I'm hearing rumors that the Padres and Red Sox are now interested in Freeman also. Of course, he's not going back to the Braves because they did sign Matt Olson to an 8-year contract after he was traded from the Athletics. And also, what's going to happen with Luke Voit? What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. And be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. And follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirBoy93. Please stay tuned for some more baseball news to come tonight, guys. I'll catch you all later. Peace out, everybody.